It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
Welcome back to another day of the 25 most notable bourbons and American Ryes of 2021. Give it a shake. What are we having today, Sarah?
Today we are having Rabbit Hole Raceking.
And welcome back. Rabbit Hole Founders Collection Raceking comes in the fancy box. We can't drink the box, so the box goes over here. We can drink this. Now we did do an official uncorking on this guy, so refer back to that for
all the tasting notes and everything.
all that.
All the facts and figures and all that jazz.
All the info.
Yeah.
We can remind you of the mash bill, though, because it is a unique one.
It is.
Got 5 things going into this.
We got some chocolatey things going into this.
Yes, it's 70% corn, 13% rye, 10% malted rye, 4% chocolate malted wheat, and 3% chocolate malted barley.
So it's a
5. Well,
grain.
technically it's a 4 grain.
Because 2 of them are barley?
2 of them are.
One's a chocolate malted barley, so it's different technically.
It is. I don't know. Between 1 and 5.
Coffee and chocolate on the nose, just as I recall.
Yeah.
109.2 proof.
$2.95 is the MSRP on this. But it's very limited, like 1,300 bottles, something like that. It's not a lot of bottles out there. But this is
the chocolate coffee, bringing back all the memories of when we uncorked this.
Yeah, but it is the 25 most notable things of 2021. And I know we're gonna get a couple comments saying, great, another thing that I'll never see because it's under 1,300 bottles, and also kind of pricey. But
that's not the category of videos that we're making. Is
it is one of the 25 most notable things we tried in 2021.
It's not the 25 easiest to find things that everyone can go out to their local store and grab right this minute, but we do have episodes like that.
It's also not the 25 hardest either. It's just some things fall on one camp, some things fall on another, and other things kind of fall in the middle.
Sometimes people can find them and sometimes they can't.
That's right. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't.
There it is, that coffee.
Coffee, chocolate.
Yep.
Rich, bold. I mean, like
malted milk ball, but deep dark.
But an espresso, like a chocolate covered espresso bean, which is I think probably what we said in the original uncorking, but I don't know.
Sounds like something we'd say.
It does sound like something I've said before.
But what I think about this one, and it's true because it happened, is this is one when you have friends that come over, you're like, hold on, you've got to try this. I want you to try this. 1, because it is so different, it's so unique, and 2, because you want them to weigh on it too. Like, where do you fall? Where do you fall? Are you enjoying this? And what do you think of those really unique and strong notes?
Right, like I think this is a bottle that's not going to be for everyone, but if it is, these flavors are for you, you'll love this. Yeah, of the people unique.
that we've poured it for, no one has not liked it. Everyone's been like, wow, this is really, unique. It's not typical bourbon flavors at all, but they all have ended up appreciating it. So we got a pretty good track record on that. I haven't had anyone who's just been like, nope, not for me. But I'm sure that would happen because, as we said, it's a pretty strong departure for your typical bourbon flavors.
Sure. I do think it is worth noting, though, that it could potentially be divisive, or it's not for everyone because of the very bold, distinct flavors. If you're going to go hunting for it and you're going to spend the money, I think you should definitely keep that in mind. Like, this is one that I would say is not for, it won't please every single bourbon drinker, right?
This is definitely one, if you can find a reasonable price pour at a bar, I think you should try it before you go off to try to buy a bottle of it, I feel like.
Now, we very much enjoy this, and I think that's a little interesting because it does have such a pronounced coffee espresso note, and Chad is on board.
I am. I'm all in. I'm all in on it.
I think we're getting to where we're talking about why it ended up on the list. And I feel like
we should hold that thought.
I feel like we should hold that thought because I feel like there's something else we should talk about first.
That's whiskyambitions.com. It's our home on the internet. You know that. That's where you can get our t-shirts, our Glencairns, rocks glasses, Copitas water glasses right over there. Also, various hats, pins, challenge coins, candles, hoodies, sweatshirts, and more always coming soon. That's whiskyambitions.com.
You can become a patron at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight. Join our community for as little as $1 a month. That's where we release our barrel picks, the opportunities to participate in barrel picks, after the episode exclusives, and more.
Correct. Now, Sarah, I'm going to take your question and flip it on you.
Okay.
Why does this belong in our list?
I think that's what we were getting to talking about. I think that this being that, experimental mash bill, that very like chocolate malted, grain forward approach there. Not grain forward, but that grain.
That grain.
Playing with different grains and just the unique, the quality that's in this glass, but with those unique flavors. I think I really like the direction it's going. I really appreciate it. I love trying something that, pushes a little bit in a new direction. And I'm enjoying the taste. So that's what I think it goes on the list.
And for me, like I said, it is 25 most notable. This is definitely
notable.
A big something to note of 2021 because much like we had the barrel seagrass when I don't even know. Recently.
This is almost like the antithesis of that.
It is the other side of the coin. The seagrass being all bright and airy and summery, and this one being dark and Willy Wonka. Like it's just like it's the river of chocolate in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's dark and rich, and it has the espresso notes, and I think it is the antithesis. But those are like two entries into these 25 that are on there. Well, I mean, one because they're really good, but two because they are of note. They are notable. They are they're different. They stand
they're
out.
gonna stand out in a crowd. They are not your average pour.
Not your average pour.
And I think that's worth noting.
Absolutely, I think so too.
I think that sums it up.
Okay, well there you go. Like I said, we do have an uncorking episode out there about this one. If you want to hear more in depth, go check that out. But in the meantime, that's where we're gonna leave it. If you haven't subscribed to us already, you can do so by clicking right up here. There are suggestions of other videos down here. We hope to see you over there in one of those. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay, see y'all tomorrow. Till then, drink more bourbon.